Have you ever pondered the myriad ways in which the world might meet its end? In this age of uncertainty, with climate crises, global conflicts and pandemics, many find themselves drawn to the prophecies of doom that have been predicted for the year 2025. Among these predictions, there are some rooted in religious beliefs, and today we'll delve into the Islamic perspective on this matter. In Islam, the concept of the end of the world is called Qiyamah, or the Day of Judgment. It's a day when all life will cease, and every soul will be judged for its deeds. However, unlike some other religious or secular predictions, there are no specific dates mentioned in Islamic teachings. The Quran and Hadiths, the primary sources of Islamic teachings, emphasize that the exact timing of Qiyamah is known only to Allah, the Almighty. This starkly contrasts with predictions from Nostradamus and Baba Vanga, who suggest the year 2025 as a time of great upheaval. In Christianity, there are diverse interpretations of the apocalypse, some of which align with secular predictions. The Book of Revelation, for instance, describes cataclysmic events leading up to the end of days. However, much like in Islam, the actual date remains a mystery. Interestingly, Pope Leo XIV's election coincides with the 80th anniversary of World War II's end, a time of great global change, adding another layer to these predictions. Turning to secular predictions, we find a myriad of theories ranging from climate catastrophes to cosmic events. Nostradamus, a renowned 16th century seer, hinted at wars, plagues, and devastation in the Amazon in his quatrains. He even mentions a fireball from the cosmos, possibly indicating a second chance for Earth. In contrast, the Islamic view of the end of the world involves signs rather than specific dates or events. These signs are divided into minor and major ones. Minor signs include moral decay and widespread injustice, while major signs involve extraordinary events like the coming of the Antichrist, the return of Jesus, and the sun rising from the west. To sum up, the Islamic perspective on the end of the world in 2025 diverges significantly from other religious and secular predictions. While other prophecies point to specific events and timelines, Islam maintains that only Allah knows when the world will end. The focus instead is on leading a righteous life and preparing for the Day of Judgment, regardless of when it occurs. This view encourages mindfulness of one's actions and a constant striving for moral and spiritual growth. So, in the face of apocalyptic predictions, the message from the Islamic perspective is clear. Live each day as if it were your last and focus on deeds rather than dates.